The term recession is used so often and it strikes fear into people's hearts, but a lot of people don't actually know what a recession is. So that's what we're going to talk about today. A recession is usually defined as a period of economic downturn that lasts longer than a few months, typically 2 quarters, which is 6 months. Honestly speaking, recessions go further than the scope of just investing, but it's important for you to know about what recessions are because they ultimately affect all of us. Most people who have lived through a recession, especially if they were of working age and they lived through a recession, have very negative, bad memories of what a recession is. And the reason is because people tend not to have much money. Companies aren't making money, consumers aren't buying things from these companies, and they therefore go from growth where they're employing people to allowing people to leave, making people redundant. People have no money as the companies restrict the amount that they're spending. As many people are being let go, those people then have less money to spend, and the cycle kind of perpetuates itself. Not only that, but with a downturn in economic activity, people's investments also go down. So they technically have less money. And because they have less money, they also buy less, which then triggers companies to suffer even more. And it's very difficult to get out of that cycle. While a recession is defined as lasting for 2 consecutive quarters, it can last for years in some cases. Historically, recessions were really common and they affected whole generations very drastically. Think about the Great Depression in the 1920s. However, recently, a lot of countries use monetary and fiscal policy to stop a recession from landsliding into a massive recession that affects whole generations. From an investing perspective, it can be really difficult watching all of your investments gradually reduce in price. However, it's not always the best option to sell up if possible. That being said, understanding a recession and its effects will definitely help you on your investment journey. It likely won't be pretty, but it will help you make sound decisions. If you didn't know already, now you have a basic understanding of recessions and their effects on the economy and your investments. Congratulations on completing day 16. I think it's day 16 of 30 investing terms that you should know, and I will see you guys tomorrow for our next lesson.